Look, and that's what you call a big league game, big league matchup. Every pitch was intense, every play. One-run game, and then you get the matchup of Diaz Judge. That's what you pay for. To come and watch a big league game when you got two teams with a lot of superstars there. For Diaz to come in the ninth and just get the 3 outs with the way he did it. Attacking, using all of his pitches. I thought he got Wells on a 3-2 slider, and then to get Judge on a 3-2 fastball up in the zone. It was really good to see. Conviction with all of his pitches, attack, executed. Hell of a job there.
Laura?
There were times towards the end of last season where Diaz maybe wasn't attacking as much with his fastball. When you see him doing that, what does that say about his confidence, like you mentioned before, and just his game plan against these hitters?
Yeah, I just feel like when he's mixing is when he's at his best. We've seen it at times when he gets slider happy, fastball happy, gets away from one or the other. But what makes him elite is his ability to mix and execute. Fastball's got right. Slider's a huge weapon for him. But he's got to be able to use both. And it starts with throwing the fastball for strikes, getting ahead. And he's done that, as of late, pretty much. So that's what this guy's special, too, And it's not easy to come in, get the last 3 out, 3 really good hitters, and the way he did it, pretty impressive.
Abby?
Did Canning just run out of gas there in the 6th?
Yeah, I thought Velo was still good. I think maybe that one pitch to Bellinger that he left it in the middle of the plate. But then the ground ball from Volpe gets by Pete. But I thought, in the past, we've seen the Velo drop in the middle innings, 5th or 6th. That wasn't the case today. So I thought overall he was pretty sharp.
I know we talked about it a little bit pregame, but struggles with runners in scoring position. What did you see from the at-bats of guys in runners in scoring positions today, and especially Soto?
Yeah, well, he hit 2 balls at one. I think the last one was 113, right at Volpe. I thought we took some really good at-bats. When you look at that inning where Pete hits a single, Lindor scores, then Vientos gets a sac fly, then Pete, with a really good base running play, gets to second base, and then we ended up walking. I think McNeil walks. We loaded the bases there. So overall, I thought we took some really good at-bats.
Andy?
You think that the work that Beatty did to turn himself into a middle infielder has had the effect of making him a better third baseman, too?
Yeah, and we've seen the athleticism from him and his ability to play up the middle. Today, that was a hell of a game defensively. He made 2 or 3 slow roller plays that he made it look routine. It wasn't as easy play as he made it look. The jumps, whether he's coming in, going side to side, going back on baseballs when he needs to. I think the fact that he's getting reps, like I said, in the middle of the infield, it allows him to, be better with his footwork, his read off the bat, his first step, the quickness of it. So it's good to see Beatty contribute in a lot of different ways.
Ed?
Carlos, have you seen many occasions of umpire interference? And when it happened today, what was your reaction?
I've seen it. I've seen it quite a few times, to be honest with you. We caught a break there. Volpe is really good when he comes down base stealing, and he had a huge jump there. And Skara, I think, that as a trail runner, just following. We just caught a break there today.
Harp?
Carlos, you sitting there watching the Judge Diaz at bat. Are you thinking at any point, hey, especially with 2 strikes, see if I can get him to chase upstairs, or see if you can get him to chase upstairs, or are you just kind of watching and hoping for the best?
Yeah, there's a lot that goes through your mind. You got an elite guy on the mound. You got one of the best hitters in the game at the plate, game on the line. Gets to 2 strikes, and you're just hoping that execute. Whatever you want to throw here, you got to execute. And he didn't give in and ended up, throwing that fastball up in the zone and Judge chase there. But, the whole time is, one mistake is a completely different ballgame there. But that's what makes this guy, Diaz, who he is, because he's got a very good awareness of the situation, and he was able to finish the job today.
And just one follow-up on Volpe. Beatty, are you seeing, does he have a little more bounce than he used to when he's making those plays?
I think the athleticism has always been there, but I feel like because now he's bouncing around, it allows him to maybe that first step on the ball, the read off the bat, and he's just playing with confidence, and it's good to see when maybe at the plate he didn't get results today, he still found a way to help the team win a baseball game by the way he played defense. So there's good signs there.
Roger.
Does it say something about your guys that, like, you guys really haven't had a losing streak yet this season? I think you haven't lost 3 in a row yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's 162. We know we're good, but everything will face adversity. We're just doing a good job of turning the page, especially after a tough loss, a couple of losses, just staying in the moment, and just trying to go out there day in and day out, prepare, go out there and compete, and then let the rest take care of itself. But we continue to show that we're a good team, and we're going to have to continue to play well, but understanding that we got ways to go.
Griffin, first taste of the Subway series. How was the atmosphere out there?
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, fun to compete in. Yeah, awesome energy in the stadium, and then a fun lineup to compete against.
Yeah. When you do compete against a lineup like that, and face some of those hitters, what is the key to navigating it the way that you were able to do?
Yeah, I mean they do a pretty good job of controlling the zone. Some of those lefties, Bellinger, Dominguez, Rice, are some tough outs where you make a mistake. They usually hit it pretty hard, but yeah, I thought I made a lot of pitches today. Made a couple mistakes that they hit out, but yeah, it was fun.
Griffin, I think this is only the third time all year the Judge hasn't reached base in a game. How did the job that you guys did against him, starting with you today, how hard is that to keep him down as a hitter?
Yeah, I mean he's still hitting over 400, so yeah, it shows what hitter he is. But yeah, I think it just kind of navigated how to pitch him today pretty well. But yeah, he's a great hitter, and it's fun to compete against him.
Boone mentioned before the game that the Yankees pursued you in the offseason. Just what do you remember about that process?
Yeah, I mean, just like with the Mets, I just had a Zoom call with them over the off season, but it was just that one call. Didn't hear from him much after that.
Were you able to watch that final bat between Judge and Diaz?
Yeah, I was.
Just what's going through your head as a pitcher when you see him attack Judge like that?
I mean, we're talking it through in the training room, just kind of what we think he should throw. But yeah, he's glad we have Sugar there to come in and close the door.
Did he throw what you thought he should throw?
I didn't know what to throw, honestly. Yeah, I mean, you think about what we've thrown him kind of most of the game. He's such a good hitter. He might be sitting on that, so you just don't want to make that mistake. But yeah, obviously he navigated it well.
What do you think the key has been for you overall? Your ERA is still 2.5. I mean, the slider, any particular pitch, just anything stand out?
I think I'm just pitching, changing speeds, mixing the fastball when I need to, trying to go one pitch at a time, staying present in the moment, and just kind of focus on competing.
What has stood out to you about just the resolve of this team, their ability to consistently come up, in clutch moments late in games?
Yeah, I think it just shows kind of the camaraderie we have. We're one unit. We're all fighting for each other for one common goal. So I don't think we get too high or too low, and we're kind of always in the game.
I don't know if you were asked this before. I think the Yankees pursued you as well. Was it anything close or?
Yeah, I just said I had a Zoom call with them, but it was just that one call.
Just throw a strike. I know I got a really good stuff. I've been feeling great, and just go after them and try to make them chase. And that's what I did today.
Pete mentioned he said you were doing really well in your process. Just what's working in that process for you right now?
I was throwing strike. I was throwing my fastball for a strike. When I want to throw my slider down in the zone, I was throwing it. I threw my slider for a strike too. So I was commanding all my pitches today really good.
Is your approach that simple against a hitter like Judge?
Huh?
Can you have an approach that simple against a hitter like Judge?
I just try to go with my best stuff against him. I know he's a really good hitter. I was trying to make pitches against him. If I miss my location, I can get paid. So I was making sure I was throwing my slider down in the zone, and when I want to throw my fastball, I threw it up.
Fellows had mentioned that you're pitching with a lot of confidence. Do you notice a difference from towards the end of last season to right now, or is it mostly the same?
Yeah, I think at the end of the season last year I was feeling really good. I did feel great in the postseason. I think I was throwing the ball really good. I just tried to keep the momentum to this year. I didn't start the way I wanted, but so right now I think I'm throwing the ball the best sign 2022. So I feel really happy.
When do you feel like that? Like when this season did you get comfortable and feel like you're throwing it the way that you wanted to?
At the end of April, I fixed a couple of things about my mechanics. I was missing a lot with my fastball, and I talked to the pitching coach, and they helped me. And right now, I'm doing whatever I want in the mound.
What did you change?
Just try to throw my fastball straight to the hitter. I was missing a lot of arm side. Right now, I can throw it right in the middle, and that's what I want.
I noticed recently, I know tonight you had 2 strikeouts, but recently you haven't been striking out as many hitters. You're pitching more to contact. Are you doing that? Is that something you're doing on purpose, or?
I always try to pitch to contact early in the count. When I put the guy into strike, I try to go for the strikeout. I've been getting a lot of contact early in the count, so I don't try to strike out people sign the first pitch. So if I get to 2 strike, I try to go for the strikeout. But early in the count, I just try to put the ball in contact and get with contacts.
Are you saying with Judge, if you were going to miss, you're going to make sure you missed outside of the zone and make him chase and not miss anything inside, leave it in the zone?
Yeah, with him, you got to miss. If you throw in your slider, you want to miss down in the zone. If you throw in your fastball, you want to miss up, try to make him chase, because I think he got a really good approach. I just was trying to throw my best pitches in the AB.
If worse comes to worse, you walk him rather than give up a bomb, right?
I wasn't trying. I was confident I won't give a bomb against him because I was trying to throw pitches like Lucas Strike and make him swing. If he go to first base, I got Bellinger next, so I was feeling really good facing Bellinger.
How nice is just Subway Series, you versus Judge to end the game? Just how exciting is that?
It's really good. It's fun. Facing the best hitter at the end of the game, at the game is really fun. I was trying to, like I said, make my pitches, compete against him, and just get me home.
What do you think of the environment of just the series so far and how Juan Soto's been handling his reception?
Juan Soto is being handled really good. I think it's been a great series. The fans is on the game. I've signed the first pitch, and I feel it today in the 9th inning. I feel the fans on me, but I know how to handle pressure and just trying to have fun at the same time.